Hello everybody, today I'm going to be doing a different video. I'm going to be testing out Primark makeup. Now yesterday I went into Primark and picked up loads of makeup. I've first of all got the foundation and concealer dewy finish in the colour Sand. It's got like a built-in concealer as well. Fine pressed powder in Ivory. I've also got the Illuminate Face Sculpting Palette. It's got like some contour colours in there, some eyebrow colours and some eyeshadows. The Stay All Day Gel Liner. Oh, and I've also got the CC Colour Corrector in like a peachy tone just to cancel out any darkness. I've got the Full Slash Effect Extreme Lengthening Mascara. And the GWA eyelashes. What are these called? Natural, I think. They're quite pretty. And I've also got the PS lipstick in the colour Bordeaux. Oh, and I've also got the CC Colour Corrector in like a peachy tone just to cancel out any darkness. I've got the Full Slash Effect Extreme Lengthening Mascara. And the GWA eyelashes. What are these called? Natural, I think. They're quite pretty. And I've also got the PS lipstick in the colour Bordeaux. So I'm first going to be using the foundation. The foundation was £3, which is so cheap. And yeah, let's see how it goes. I don't really know how much to use, so I've just popped that tiny bit on my hand. And I'm just going to use like a buffing brush to blend that in. Okay, that's the foundation on. I mean, it's really light coverage. You can probably build it up. I mean, it's covered quite a lot of my spots, but it's not really the coverage I go for normally. So I'm going to do a little bit more just to see if it's... Just on another layer on my face. I've got a little bit more coverage, but I feel like I feel a bit sticky and cakey. But for £3, it's not too bad. So I'm going to be taking the CC Colour Corrector now under... That's actually worked quite well. I mean, I can't see any dark circles. I mean, mine aren't too bad. It does look a little bit cakey on me, but I did use quite a lot. But yeah, I think it worked quite well. I'm going to be taking the concealer that is in here, which is on the bottom. It just looks like that. It's not a lighter colour, so I don't know if I'm going to put a little bit under my eyes and just see what it looks like. In quite well. It feels like really cakey on my skin at the moment. It's covered up quite well. I'm just going to see what it looks like when it's set, just so I can tell, because I normally set my concealer. So I'm going to be taking this palette now, which is the Illuminate Face Sculpting Palette. I'm going to be taking that banana shade there, just to set under my eyes and anywhere where I concealed. Okay, my only critic is it's actually a really nice formula. It's actually a really nice formula, but it's really dark on my skin. Like, it looks so light in the pan, but it's actually made my concealer look a little bit dark. But apart from that, it's a really nice formula. I just want to see if it creases. So I'm going to be taking the mattifying pressed powder, which is £2. Sorry, I haven't been telling you the prices, but I can put them all down below. Okay, that's definitely set my face in place. It doesn't feel sticky really, maybe a little bit, but overall I'm quite happy with my base. Taking this shade here now as a bronzer, and this palette was actually £6. That bronzer is actually really nice. I mean, it built up quite well, so it didn't come up with a lot of coverage, but I think that's quite nice in a bronzer because you don't want it to be like full packed on your face and then not be able to blend it out. But I feel like it looks quite nice, quite blended. I don't know. Yeah, from what I can see. I mean, I have just woke up like 20 minutes ago, so I'm not really seeing anything straight. But from what I see, I think it looks quite nice. Taking this shade here, I think it's a highlighter. It doesn't look very shiny to me, but we'll see. Oh, the highlight's actually really beautiful. I mean, it's so pigmented. It does not look pigmented at all. Like, if you can see in there, it really doesn't look shiny. But yeah, I love it. Onto eyebrows. I mean, I've just tinted my eyebrows, so they don't really need doing, but I'm going to put a little bit of this colour here, which looks quite dark, but that colour looks a little bit warm on me, but overall I actually really like it. It's really pigmented. Yeah, it's lovely. So I'm going to be doing something really simple for my eyeshadow today. I'm just going to be taking a little bit of this in my crease, maybe warming it up with a little bit of the bronzer and this shade all over my lips. Okay, I really like the matte colours on the eyeshadows, but the glittery sort of shimmery colour I was going to use there isn't glittery really. It just looks pretty matte once you put it on your eyelids, but yeah, it looks quite nice. I mean, for £6 for that palette, you really can't go wrong. Okay, for mascara, I'm going to be using this mascara, which is the False Lash Effect. There you go, sort of looks like this. I really like that mascara. It's really, I mean, it's not really given much volume. It's definitely lengthened them. I really like it. I don't really want to put some eyelashes on, but I will. So the eyelashes look like this. They're sort of like the demi-wispies sort of feel to them. Let's see how we do. So what I normally do with my eyelashes, I put the glue on, leave them for about a minute, just so they go a bit tacky. So when you put them on, they're not like super wet, so they're not flying everywhere. I'm going to put some of the lipstick on, which is in Bordeaux. Colour's a little bit bold, but that'll do. It's really creamy, it's really comfortable on your lips. I'm so impressed with that. I'm going to see how long it lasts though, and I'm going to get back to you when I get back from work, which is going to be probably about 5:30. I'm going to let you know how long the makeup lasts. So I'm going to put the eyelashes on now. Okay, I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see. I think they look really nice. I don't know how long they're going to last. It doesn't feel like they're going to last very long, but we will see. Okay, so it is 7:30. I'm going to get back to you around 6 o'clock so we can see how long everything lasted. Hello everyone, it is currently 6:15. I've had this makeup on all day so I could test it out for you. Now I'm going to talk about every single product that I wore today. I actually bought the eyeliner, the gel liner as well, but I completely forgot to wear it, so I might use that in a different video. First off, the foundation. I didn't like the coverage. It's not my favourite. It's quite sticky, like some sort of like sun cream that I was putting on my face where it was so sticky. So I didn't really like that, but once I powdered and concealed everything, it did look okay. And the concealer that comes with it, to be honest, it's not bad coverage. It's quite thick, like, as you can tell, it's like in a little pan sort of thing. It's quite thick. I don't think it'll last you very long. I don't really know how much is in there, but I don't think it's going to last you very long. It's good for sort of like spot conceal. My spots are showing at the moment, but to be honest, I don't really expect much for £3. And the colour was okay, but I think they only have like 3 or 4 colours, so it's not really good for everyone. And the CC colour corrector, I actually really liked. I mean, I can't see my dark circles at the moment. I think it concealed them pretty well. It was quite thick, again. That's my only concern. But my concealer went over nice on it, so yeah, I quite like that one. And that one was, I think it was £1.50. Next I used the mattifying pressed powder. I mean, I'm not really a fan of this. As you can tell, my skin looks so shiny at the moment. I'm just going to put some on and see if it sort of looks cakey over top of it. I think it looks better in the camera than what I'm seeing, but it does still look quite shiny. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of this one. Again, as well, like, I have the Stay Matte powder, and I also have the Collection Sheer Loose powder. I much prefer this, and this is only £2.99, and the Stay Matte one, which looks like this, but obviously I've used pretty much all of it. Okay, moving on to this palette here. I'm actually really impressed with, except from this one here, which I use to set under my eyes. As you can tell, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, my mascara has transferred onto my skin, which never normally happens. I don't know whether it is the mascara or the powder. I'm gonna think it's the powder because my concealer is creased underneath. The highlighting, oh my god, I'm obsessed with the highlighter. As you can tell, it's a bit, I wasn't expecting that at all. To me, that doesn't really look shiny. I'm gonna do like a little close-up for you. This one here. Yeah, I was not expecting that at all. So I'm really impressed with that. I really like the bronzers. They're still on my skin. They don't look patchy at all. Yeah, I'm really impressed with them. The eyebrow colours, they're still on perfectly. I didn't obviously use much because I've got my brows tinted, but they're still on exactly how I applied them, so I'm pretty impressed with them. And the eyeshadows, they're pretty much worn off from now. I mean, it has been like nearly 12 hours, so that's not too bad. The shimmer, I'm not impressed with it at all. They're just really, really chalky. And I don't see any shimmer in that, to be honest. Or much anyway. The mascara, which is the False Lash Effect Extreme Length, I really, really like. They lengthened my lashes, they separated them really well, really quickly as well. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good mascara. I think it was only £2.50. But £2.50 for a mascara is like not bad at all. The eyelashes, which were these ones here, I'm really impressed with. As you can tell, I'll do a bit of close up. They're on as perfectly as I put them on this morning. I haven't had to like sort of top them up at all. I literally can't feel them on my eyes, so I'm really impressed with them. And they were £3. And the lipstick is actually in my bag, so I don't have it with me, but I'm really impressed with that as well. It's not my everyday sort of lipstick that I would wear, but for work, for things like that, you like for school, if you have school, I think it's perfect because I've only had to top it up once today. I still do have a little bit of colour on there, not much at all though, and that doesn't normally happen with most of my lipsticks, or like my creamy ones anyway. I would rate it out of 10, I would probably say about 7. It's not my usual sort of products I would go for, but for if I don't really want to use my, you know, nicer products, I would use these. I would definitely like consider using this in sort of like my everyday makeup, and also the sort of like peach stick for under my eyes. I've actually really surprised myself. I would not have, you know, picked up these products and think they're going to be good. I thought it would have been a pretty funny video and just to see how they would actually last. So I'm actually really impressed. So yeah, I would definitely consider looking at Primark makeup if you want to stay on a budget. If you have any suggestions of what other makeup brands you want me to try out, please let me know down below and I'll try and do that for you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.